We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City.
Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome to Cricket Stadium for round 4 of the RD4 National Premier League. Please welcome onto the pitch today's
Sunday football action here at Coopers Stadium. The sun shining, a top 20s of temperature, a beautiful hot South Australian day, getting ready to get hotter on the pitch as these two teams look to take each other on. Croydon FC in their 75th year wearing their heritage jersey with a P marking where it all began with Bologna, taking on Adelaide United at their spiritual home. Today is the Adelaide United youth team, where their senior team, Adelaide United men and Adelaide United women, play their home matches here at this venue, and today we get ready to see the next generation take on Croydon FC. In the middle as well, your referees Dion Turner, assisted by A-League Women's referee Ellie Seaton and Jaden Betterman. Very big occasion. These two teams looking to get it all sorted. We can't wait, and these players can't wait either. They've both been looking forward to this moment. It's been delayed by a week and a bit due to heat. It was meant to be FK Belgrade playing in this venue, but today it's Croydon in this rescheduled fixture. Adelaide United didn't get the job done last year against Campbelltown City. Today they look to get the job done against Croydon FC, who are without a couple of key players, with goalkeeper Margush out through suspension after getting red carded in round 3 against Adelaide Comets, and also Bollamaport. Who is replaced by Junior David today in today's fixture. And we're not too far away from kick-off. And the crowd's coming in on the Western Grandstand side on the broadcast end of this fixture. You can't wait. It's building. The momentum's building for a Coopers Stadium NPL action. It's the home of football in South Australia. And now the top tier of the National Premier League, RAA, NPLSA, is about to kick off for round 3 action. And it is Croydon FC getting us underway in their red and white jersey. Kicking to the right of your screens, and here we are. We are in full swing with Adelaide United in their very well-known red jersey. Kicking to the left of your screens on your match day commentator, Johnny Kecko, alongside a man who's meant to be playing in the original fixture at Cooper Stadium for FK Belgrade, Andoni Natsiopoulos. Welcome aboard, Andoni.
Welcome. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Looking forward to a great matchup between two very good teams.
It's going to be an exciting fixture. Adelaide United, a lot of young players, and a couple of NPL ones as well. Going to be a throw in for Croydon FC. In front of a few fans slowly coming into the stadium. Also, we have Ninja A-League women's action following this at 4 p.m. today. Adelaide United taking on Brisbane Raw, who have cemented their place in finals action. So definitely get out and see the women, Adelaide United women, if you can today. If you can't, there's still a few more opportunities, and then also finals. So Andre Carl couldn't quite control it. Stanisic. And it's Adelaide United on the attack on the other end. Can they do something? It was Ryan White, Adelaide United player. Will be a corner for the home side. This fixture obviously was meant to be played at Regency Park down the road yesterday and rescheduled for this venue not that long ago. And there's Crawford. Swings it in low. What have you made so far of this first few minutes, Andoni?
Obviously, it's a very hard fixture to come into. Obviously, playing on a much bigger pitch. Just got to sort of ease into the game. So, obviously, everything's not going to be pretty to start off with. But, yeah, if one team can get an early goal, should set them up comfortably for the rest of the match, in my opinion.
Another goal kick. Vika Kalua, goalkeeper, who's come in for Daniel Margush, former Adelaide United player as well. Would have been relishing this moment to play here against Adelaide United at Cooper's Stadium. Not too long ago, he was in the sticks wearing the Adelaide United badge on his heart.
Very good young goalkeeper as well. Made his debut, I remember, against White City, actually, when he was at West Adelaide. Very good keeper.
Obviously, moments like this, Andoni, you would know from experience just leading into it that you didn't get to play on here just yet, but hopefully next year. But a moment like this for players to play on the stage that's hosted World Cups and big occasions in South Australian football is just an incredible moment to be a part of, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously, I can expect it to be from a lot of young kids as well. They come to Adelaide United games every single week, and with the prosperity of hopefully playing on this pitch one day. And that was me leading up into the season, but unfortunately due to the hot weather we got the game moved. But hopefully Adelaide United are nice to us next year and give us the Cooper Stadium fixture.
Well, hopefully listening to this and I will be able to get you back on it, but we got you on the broadcast, so we had to have you in Cooper Stadium no matter what for this fixture.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here. Like I said, I was excited for it all week. So
yeah, well, it's good to be alongside you. I'm sure there'll be some goals to be celebrated soon as well. It's Adelaide United try and find a way through. And here they go. Can they produce something early? It's 5 minutes in. Go for the shot. Distance, Brazzali got in the way. Slattery. Greco. Thomas Greco. Also works for stats for LA United as well, full-time job.
Watched the Croydon game on Monday night. Greco was very impressive. I thought even Croydon, when they went down to 10 men, they were exceptional. They were very unlucky to not get a result against Comets, but Greco was definitely one of the standouts of the fixture.
Almost had a crazy moment at the second. I saw Greco on the pitch, and I also saw Greco up here as well. It's his brother, twin brother. Had to double take for a second there. Just having a chat with Thomas Greco's brother as well, just off air. Both look identical, so it's hard to tell them apart. Andre Carl. It's Junior David. Solomon Islands International. There's a lot of those floating around in our South Australian ranks at the moment. An influx of them, obviously, with Solomon Islands international coach Josh Smith bringing that influence here. Palestella, former Adelaide City player. That's Croydon trying to find their way through forward. A long ball right across to Andre Carl. That's to be pushed very wide. Copped it very hard there. Satiri Phyllis back in the squad. Played last week. Good to see some ball kids out there as well. A couple behind the goals. None on the side though, but great moment to be out here on Cooper Stadium for them as well. I couldn't get you in the commentary box, Andoni. I would have got you a job there as well. Get you in there in some way.
Yeah, picking up balls. What I do best when I'm injured as well. But luckily, I can actually get on the pitch for the time being.
Here's a moto. And it was Bartkowski down. Croydon win a free kick. And what a moment it would be to score from this angle as well. If they could do it, I'm sure it'll be a one for the highlights reel. Would be Luke Klimek to take it. There's a few around the ball at the moment.
Sort of a Josh Murray position like last year against Campbelltown.
Could you imagine we get that again? I couldn't quite tell it was Josh Murray last year. He had a haircut just before the game, and from the position we are in the commentary box, couldn't tell it was him until afterwards. Took a while. Thankfully no one had any drastic haircuts this week.
Yeah.
I forgot my binoculars. But it looks like Luke Klimek and Andre Carl lining up behind it, as well as Thomas Greco. I have a feeling it's going to be Greco. It's Carl. There wasn't too much into it. Max Bartuli very comfortably picks it up. The Reds now play it out from the back. Very slow game, kicking all off the opening 10 minutes. On the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Also, RAA proud supporters of football in South Australia. It's Carl with the unfortunate first touch. As the Reds are in now, they could be having an opportunity for an early attack from LA United. Lynch. To Hisamoto. Nicola. The Reds now pushed up very high. Finko. Former Olympic player. White. Great ball across. Can the Reds do something here now? It's in the area and just out wide slightly. And a good opportunity for Adelaide United to try and get an early lead. No, there's no 63. Well, the Reds winning opportunity, and they're back on again. Dangerous turnover for Adelaide United, who are now looking to go forward. Burkett finds White. Crawford. Back to Nicola. Taladera. Played in that Asian Championship winning match for young Socceroos. Now in the NPL. Player you definitely don't want to miss watching him. Bright future ahead as Adelaide United try and make their way through again. Across the face, a goal open, and it's Adelaide United get on the score sheet. An early goal for Adelaide United at Cooper Stadium. It's country Alex Batistella. What a great way to kick it off, and it's the young Reds that have made the most of this opening 13 minutes, Andoni.
Yeah, great cross there. I'm not sure who it was, but yeah, a bit sluggish defending from Croydon. They probably felt that could have been very avoidable, but in the end, Adelaide United go 1-0 up, and I think they've had the control of possession at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see how Croydon react to that.
What a great goal, and it's Batistella, former Adelaide City player as well, played 16 NPL fixtures for the side, and today scores in this penultimate occasion as well, the Cooper Stadium annual event. The Reds with the early lead. Well, Croydon, not a great start for themselves. Can they find their way back in? Coach George Sonnets definitely won't be impressed with that first start. A few sloppy turnovers and some defending errors have caused them to let go of this game. It's Batistella again trying to cause a bit of havoc in the box. To White, finds Nicola. Burkett. Here come Croydon trying to make their way through forward as well. A bad touch from Andre Carl, just couldn't get back onto it again though. A lot of energy from this young Red side. A few inclusions. And last week's 11, starting 11 against Beograd. And they were able to beat them at Surface Fence Stadium. Harry Crawford and Ryan White alongside Burkett all coming in this week, replacing Luke Giselle, Sumovic and Tatu. As you can see on the broadcast, all the crowd are in the cool shade at the moment. It is very, very warm here at Cooper Stadium. Currently 27.2 degrees with a max of 29. And the one that picture that got changed was meant to be 36 degrees on a 4 p.m. kickoff. So this hot today, we can just imagine what it would have been during that occasion as well. As Battistella tries to make his way through. He stops junior David. Vinko Stanisic. Phyllis. Caricio. Crawford with a cross into the area. Burkett was lurking. It's off the head. Falls to Battistella, who thought he kept it in, but there's no way getting away with that one when Elise Eden, the assistant referee, has an eye on it. She's the first assistant today. Recent games as well. She's been on as a second assistant for A-League women fixtures, making her debut not that long ago now. She's had about 3 or 4 different occasions featuring in the A-League women's and Ninja A-League women. It's great to see this next generation, not only players but also officials, getting the next step and opportunity. This week she's in front of the benches, having to deal with Adelaide United's bench today. Who I presume are sitting on the away side, which is usually reserved for the away side, on the right-hand side of the broadcast side. As it originally meant to be a Croydon FC home fixture. And Croydon sitting where Carl Veer and his substitutes are currently sitting, so we'll be relishing that moment, sitting in those comfortable seats.
Surely Carl Veer's allowed to be on the NPL bench, I'd say.
Well, he's up watching in the grandstands, I did notice today as well. He is here in support. It's a bit different from those plastic benches we see at some local grounds in the NPL. It's a tiny bit of a step up, Andoni.
Yeah, a lot more comfier. I think sometimes just make do with what you got.
Yeah, exactly. Nah. You relish these moments as well, being a part of this. David trying to find a way through. What have you made so far of the opening 18 minutes, Andoni?
I think obviously Adelaide United have been very dominant from the get-go. Now that they've got their goal, they've just seemed to sort of ease their way into the game and become even more comfortable on the ball. Croydon, obviously, now that they're trying to get back a deficit of 1-0, it's going to be very hard for them, especially in this heat, when Adelaide United, obviously a team that likes to move the ball. And yeah, so it'll be very difficult for Croydon, but Adelaide United definitely been the better team so far.
All the young players in this squad for Adelaide United enjoying this moment so far. New Croydon are going to struggle a little bit with a couple of changes from last week. The suspension especially for Bongapore and Margush, but also still with that not injury. He's made his way back into reserves, but Christopher Vivian, after a long 12 months, was playing football in the reserves, played yesterday and last week. Not too far away from entering into the Croydon FC squad as well soon. That'll be a great inclusion once he's fit and ready to go, Andoni.
Yeah, Christopher obviously is a good friend of mine. I'm just very happy that he's back out on the field. He's had 2, obviously, ACL injuries in the last 2 years, so very unfortunate for him, but I've got to give credit to him. His mindset over the last 2 years has been incredible. So, yeah, I'm just happy to see him out back on the pitch, and hopefully, yeah, he can get back into the starting lineup and boost the Croydon defence at the moment. There's your shout out, Chris Vivian.
Sure, he would love that. He is out here today watching the boys. Well, we'd say from afar, but he was pretty close. He was on the pitch earlier, being a part of that warm-up. He's hanging around. Bartkowski with a bad first touch. Vinko Stanisic. And it will Klimek. Maya Hisamoto tries to find an opportunity to go from distance, and it fumbles, and it's on Croydon with another opportunity. And it's come off the upright, and the crowd's gone a little bit berserk because they thought that was going in. And Croydon again, 2 opportunities in a matter of seconds.
Put my house on Andre Cole to finish that.
Tarkovsky again to try and finish it off, but that one there, not too much on it to disturb Max Fatuli. And this game could have been game on. Andre Cole, if they don't get one back soon enough, he's looking at himself for that moment, thinking, how could you not get that in? Ballestella now on the other end. Comes off. Kalua. Young goalkeeper. He probably wasn't expecting to be in this fixture today, but we'll definitely be relishing every moment. Greco. Lynch with the long ball that's gone straight into the stands. 21 minutes gone so far on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Almost forgot that one. Quick drinks break. It is warm out there, so a good opportunity to rehydrate with Gatorade. I'm sure it is. Or Coolridge water, maybe even. But what a good opportunity to just have a quick break and reset for Croydon FC. Maybe behind, but they've had opportunities to get in. Good opportunity for us to reset as well. Andoni, what did you make of the first opening 22 minutes? We did mention just a few minutes ago, Adelaide United are the better squad, but Croydon have had opportunities and have had a little bit of time to try and get back into this game, but they'll definitely be disappointed with that shot that Andre Cole came off the post.
Yeah, definitely. I think Adelaide United are getting a lot of freedom throughout the middle of the pitch. Lynch, obviously, first time playing him last week, is a very good player, very smart, so they've just got to be aware that obviously they like to play through the middle. Yeah, I think if Croydon nullify that, they should get back into this game. But yeah, Adelaide United, like I said, been very good, but could have been a different outcome if Andre Carr had put that away, which I'm sure hopefully his next opportunity he does.
Well, about to get back underway after this short drinks break. I'm sure there'll be one more in the second half as well. I wonder if they do another one in this first half, but doubt it. As I say, come at the halfway mark of this first 45 minutes. Could not have picked a better day to play football at Cooper's Stadium. 27 degrees with a not a cloud in the sky.
Fantastic view up here as well.
It is.
You can see everything.
Even the REA building. Absolutely incredible. And even Adelaide Oval.
Adelaide Oval, city of churches. Beautiful.
Very romantic. Bartuli's keeping an eye on that one. Very romantic spot to spend the afternoon with you, Andoni.
Yeah, no, it's a nice spot actually. If I had a girlfriend, maybe bring her up here for commentary, but
you could have brought her alongside you. Good first date. Great one at the wedding. Where was your first date? Oh, Cooper Stadium, watching Andoni commentate.
Don't worry about the football, just enjoy the view.
Exactly. We're talking about the football as well, though. Not just as good as the not just as good as that view as well. Can pick up Kalua. Trying to get rid of the ball. It's the Reds lurking again. The young squad trying to find another way through. We'll win the corner. Sorry? Batistella is lining it up as the Reds have lost possession now. It's Bartkowski.
Very good tracking back there from Crawford. Even better slide from Burkett. What's the live chat on YouTube got to say, Johnny?
So you got someone asking who is commentating with me. I won't use the word they've used, but I'm sure it's a friend of yours.
Yep, from what I can see. I'm sure he'll be messaging me right as we speak.
It is about 15 seconds delay, so give it 20 seconds. As the Reds, again, got to be careful here again. As they slide in, putting a bit of pressure on the Reds. Adelaide United again threatening up front against Croydon, who played very well with 10 men last week until they gave away that penalty.
Very soft penalty as well.
Well, very unfortunate for him to get in that position. Despite being reduced to 10, still had that opportunity to try and take that lead against Croydon. Andre Carl out to Klimek. Greco. Maya Hizamoto. The Reds now got to try and stop Croydon in their tracks. We want to try and get back after that moment, getting it off the crossbar. The upright, mind you. Free Jaden Betterman, just a bit slow on putting the flag up. Good young kid that is as well. Looks after the broadcast and referees and everything. He's a great kid, future referee as well. He'd be loving this moment, being out here on Cooper Stadium again as a referee. Junior David. Croydon again, just can't quite keep hold of the ball.
Yeah, when you got the ball obviously at the back like this, Adelaide United, it's obviously going to get out pretty easily like they have just done, but maybe Croydon been instructed to sort of sit back a bit. Obviously in those positions it's a good opportunity to steal the ball.
Taladera back on the ball for the Reds, back to Stanisic.
Just looking for Luke Klimek playing in the middle of the park. Play anywhere. You could put him anywhere and he'll do an absolute tremendous shift.
Didn't quite catch out, unfortunately. I was obstructed by a pole in my way.
I think it's a heavy touch by the keeper. Brody Burker was just a tad late getting that slide tackle in. Good pressure from the Reds though.
And you get collected in that moment as well. So just getting checked out at this current stage. He's sitting up, which is a good sign. And just a quick reset and get back up on his feet. Sometimes copying a little knock like that can just get you out for a moment, Andoni?
Oh, yeah, copping a bit of a knock, slide tackle, corky. Always takes you a couple minutes to obviously get back into it, but lucky he's a keeper, so doesn't have to do too much running.
Absolutely. Back up on his feet, the young keeper. His late teens. Made his debut. He's a 15-year-old, I believe.
Yeah, I was saying before, I'm fairly sure it was against us when he was at West Adelaide. It was an exceptional game. I would have given him 3 votes. Very good young keeper.
Bartkowski tries to find his way through. Stanisic puts an end to it. However, the Reds again. Got to be careful here. Croydon are eager to get back into this fixture. Half an hour gone. Still some time for Croydon to get back in before the half-time break. And Donnie, we're getting people asking to take you on a date to Cooper Stadium now after talking about the beautiful view up here. You've got a whole list of people wanting to be spending Cooper Stadium with you.
James Old and Water, standard. Looked at that now, it's made me laugh. Special shout out to him. Been very good for West Adelaide this year. Hopefully they can get promoted. Obviously need another Greek club in the NPL. Always got a soft spot for teams like West Adelaide and Olympic. Hopefully Jimmy Odenwalder's the man to take him to the NPL.
And obviously they've got a great stadium to go with as well at Kilburn.
Yeah, played our second trial match there. It was fantastic. Obviously when it's all done, it's going to be absolutely sensational, and hopefully can get more of the Greek community out there as well. And
yes, enjoyed watching football down there. I was told they got the best toilets in the NPL, or in the South Australian football apparently.
Yeah, it's not bad. Can't remember too much from it, but I'm sure they do.
It's a good facility and great to watch as well. Almost reminiscent of this grandstand as well, which I do like. Similar viewing spots as well. Croydon through Rizali. Trying to make something out of this. Slattery leaves it out. Will be a throw in. The crowd's starting to double in size as well on the far side. And just below us. Not too bad of a crowd either. All hiding from the sun at this stage. Carl. It's in the area, but will be free kick for Adelaide United. How good is it watching football from this angle, Antoni? It's incredible to be here. I know as a player, it's great to be out there playing at Coopers, but as a spectator, to be able to watch from this angle and commentate as well is just nothing better.
It's fantastic. Usually when I watch Adelaide United, it's obviously on the Vidmar stand. This is the first time I've actually been in this stand all my life, so, and especially up at this angle, it's fantastic. You can see the whole pitch, everything that's going on. See why the commentators in the A-League are very good, and they get...
It does make our job a little bit easier, I've got to say. We do appreciate all the ground we get to commentate at, but just to be able to be in this angle as well, so high up in the stands, get a really good view of the football being played.
Yeah, I think White City, we're trying to develop ours. Jared Clark, the main architect on that one.
Seeing his work as well, it's pretty incredible if they can get that built. He's a great architect, isn't he?
Yeah, he's architect on the football pitch and off the pitch.
Look what you did there.
Had to incorporate something.
It's good.
It's two former teams as well here, playing against each other.
As Taladera fights through. Can they produce something here, Adelaide United? And there was the young Harry Crawford, former Elizabeth Vale and Raiders player, trying to get through. He's a hidden talent as well. We're talking about architects. He's, well, not an architect, but he can sing, apparently. If he can sing as well as he plays football, then I'll definitely buy a ticket to his concert.
Yeah, I think a few weeks ago against Brisbane Roar, I think he certainly lit up the game. Obviously, that goal was fantastic. One of the best goals I've seen at Cooper Stadium.
Well, he went from playing 60 minutes of football, 90 minutes of football in a trial match against Metro Stars to later that day making his A-League debut on the off the bench. And only a few weeks later signing a contract and scoring his debut Adelaide United goal here at Cooper Stadium with a backflip to go with it.
Yeah, it's what you want to see, obviously. Homegrown young talent playing for Adelaide United. It's obviously something that South Australians are proud of. Yeah, and Carl's done a great job of producing talent. Obviously with the likes of Taladera, Crawford, Irukunda, and now Crawford coming onto the scene. Hopefully a good friend of mine, Vinko Stanisic, gets his chance soon.
It's a good pathway for Adelaide United players making it through. As we see again, that man Harry Crawford back on the ball. They're trying to fight through. He does well, gets around. Can he do something in the middle? It's the Reds with a second opportunity. And will be offside. Referee Jaden Betterman had his line up, his flag up. And it's to the disappointment of Adelaide United, disallowed goal. And boy, that would have changed the events here at Cooper Stadium. Nicola making his way through now for Adelaide United. Hanging out the back, Stanisic. Taladera. Back to Stanisic.
I feel like already there'd be some wide bodies. Obviously with the weather being extremely hot. Much larger pitch as well.
Yesterday there was a lot of wind here in South Australia. Today's settled a bit. It's the heat that's built up.
Yeah, perfect conditions for our game yesterday. Usually Wye City is a very windy place. It was absolutely perfect.
Long ball looking for Harry Crawford. Just couldn't quite get the accuracy on the end of it. White. Burkett. Will be a goal kick for Adelaide United. For Croydon FC, sorry.
Couldn't get his angles right there, Brody.
It's good to see the Red Army as well behind the goals. Just a small amount at the moment. Getting ready for the Adelaide United women's match. Kicking off soon as well. Big shout out to the FKW who support them every single home match of the RAA NPLSA and also away matches as well.
I've actually got no idea what that stands for. Can you tell me, Johnny?
I'll tell you off broadcast.
Fair enough.
Full kit is what the first two letters stand for, but we'll talk a bit later on. But
I could take a guess at what the W means.
You can, but I won't see you back here for the second half. Maya Hisamoto. Greco plays it out. Junior David. It's a throw in for Croydon FC, but well done to them, making out to every fixture. It's good to see support from all Adelaide United and Croydon FC supporters here today. And also to the volunteers, they got it extra early just to set up. So the video cameras being set up a lot higher than they usually are. I reckon about, 50 to 60 metres higher than normal?
Oh, there they are. I was looking on the other side. Yeah, I'm sure when they do the analysis, they'll be able to not even have to extend the view. Sure, snip at the whole thing.
Great ball through. Can Croydon get through there? But unfortunate in the end of it. Adam Martinello just couldn't quite get it finished. Lynch.
Great player, Adzi Martinello. Been around Croydon for a very, very long time. Starting off as a fullback and now a bit like Klimek, can play anywhere. Always does a job.
I think he's got a bit of polish in him as well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Not too sure about that.
Could be wrong.
Might have to ask him after the game. Or if
You could ask
someone-
him, you could text him during the game, but I don't think he'll answer.
Might have to get someone to put in the live stream chat. Question for halftime is Adam Martinello half Polish?
Well, not half. I think it'll be a little bit less than that. Well, who knows? Stanisic. He's on it now. It's a bit early. Taladera. Finds White. Greco. Looked like he did, but on. Bartkowski back on the ball. Gets a good ball through. Can they produce something here? Croydon is offside as the flag goes up. Not happy with that decision, but I think it was very well spotted by Ellie Seaton. We have a very fortunate view up here. Incredible stuff so far in the opening 43 minutes of football. One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Stands at 1-0 for Adelaide United in this NPLSA fixture. RAA, proud supporters of football in South Australia. Usually when you go to a football ground, you park pretty much a couple of metres away from the pitch and you can get your car damaged, so having an RAA insurance is always good. Don't need it here today, but always good to have RAA insurance. I've got it, just in case. Bartkowski from distance tries to make a mark in this game. Mai Hisamoto back on the end of it. Can he do something now for Croydon as they get to the final moments? Tried to swing it in, but just couldn't quite get the angle.
Unlucky there from Hisamoto. Not sure if he's gone for a cross or a shot, but good sides from Croydon. I think they're starting to slowly come into this game a bit more.
Taladera. That ball through for Garuccio. Can Garuccio get on his right? And it is! Johnny Garuccio doubles the lead for Adelaide United with only a minute left in this first half. And what a great goal to come from as well. Incredible stuff.
Fantastic play all around there from Adelaide United. Great dribbling there from Joe Garuccio. Cut his side and finished poorly into the bottom corner. Massive blow for Croydon, who I felt like have started to slowly come into this game after about the 30th minute. It's not what you want going into half-time.
Well, definitely not what Croydon were expecting. But it's Garuccio that's made a mark now in this game. You can hear the Adelaide United fans and staff enjoying that moment.
Yeah, the Red Army behind the goal enjoyed that one. Went nuts.
Not far away from half-time now in the additional.
Johnny, I've just got a message here from David Grant. Sounding good. I don't know, you'll put Johnny out of a job soon.
I didn't get that message. I got a message from him saying I sound good too. So, wow, mixed messages gone around from David Grant.
Fantastic commentator he is. I love when he commentates games.
Can they do something again to make it 3? Stop though. He's a good guy. Great accent as well. Just makes it a little bit more authentic, doesn't he?
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. Even Alessio, Marchetti, they're all great commentators. Croydon just got to be careful with before half-time. They've just got to see it out. Not cop a third, otherwise that might be game, set, and match.
Great work from Crawford. Gets it back to himself again. Out to Taladera. Can the Reds do something again before the half-time whistle is blown? Nicola from distance again. And it's stopped. Brighton big up Kalua. Additional time almost at the end. Referee Dion Turner looking at his watch. I think that's about it. And that is the half-time, here at Cooper Stadium. Adelaide United taking the lead 2-0 so far, thanks to goals from Alex Baratella and second from Joey Garuccio. First half of football, Andoni, what do you make so far? And a quick wrap-up of 20 seconds. What do you make of it so far?
Yeah, I'm doing the Pagona special on your show, Johnny, the 20-second special. I thought it was a good half of football. Obviously, watching up here, it's fantastic. Just enjoying being here, but obviously Adelaide United were very good in that first half. The way they move the ball, the way they play is obviously fantastic and very hard to deal with. So, but I think Croydon, they've got a very fighting mentality, so it's definitely not over. They'll come out second half stronger, and hopefully they can get some goals back.
Well, hopefully they do, because we want to see more goals at Cooper Stadium. In this RA NPLSA action, REA, proud supporters of football in South Australia. Don't go anywhere. On the other side, we have Adelaide United taking on Croydon. Adelaide taking the lead 2-0 so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly with the second half of football from Cooper Stadium.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Labasso, a nice run forward, only him and Bartuli, and just couldn't quite get there.
What's the save?
Wins the corner though, but Bartuli. Usasa sends it into the area, and it's Vaughan. Leaps in and tips it over the crossbar, and if he did not, that was going to rock that net.
Those lines of Tavares. Head in turn, cuts it for Voigt. Voigt with the touch inside, hits it, and that's a great save from Delingas.
Jason Konstantinopoulos one-on-one with Lazeka. Christian Konstantinopoulos with a shot. Late tackle maybe, but great save there from Barbaro. One final chance for Blue Eagles. It's a good ball in. It's got a flick. It's got a second one, but that's an unbelievable save from Sebastian Matosevic. We said Oscar Moore's man of the match, but he's kept 2 goals out that were clearly going in the back of the net.
He's made some unbelievable.
brilliantly to Metro Stars though. Edge of the box here, Visser. Now Gow with a little flick. Visser back in the box, and then the finish by Hamish Gow to get them 1-0 up early on.
What a goal.
Oh wow! Oh my God! That was insane! What a way to equalise!
Ryan Murati, only as far as Mullen. Mullen hits it with the outside of the line. Can you believe it? Mullen with a second outside of the right boot. Ryan's going to take it, and he does. And he picks his spot, and he finishes with a bomb. And that's his hat-trick, and the 8th goal for Blayford to make it 8.
Costelli being put by Caden, now finds Anthony Costa, top of the box, goes with his left foot. Anthony Costa gets a second. He's got a brace in the first half, and he's taken Adelaide Croatia into a 2-0 lead at half time, David.
It's a beautiful finish. Just picked his spot out perfectly there, but gosh, Neograd have just left themselves exposed there.
On the back of the announcement of the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would the kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up, and actually take on a team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with NPLSA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given a professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Can they do something here? Plays out to Panagakos, and it's Panagakos! What an absolute cracker! Alicia Panagakos kicks off the season for Adelaide University.
And I mean, if Elisa keeps the play rolling instead of turning around,
Has it in the box, have a shot. It's gone in, Tom Lee and Bonner, and just as we were talking about just a minute ago, has had a very good last 20 minutes since come into the game. It's 1-0 up.
Goes to Yamada. Good turn. Needs to find an option. Might even look to go for herself. Nini Yamada! Makes it 3-2 for West Adelaide. 20 minutes left.
Such a quality player to have in this competition. Long shot there by Notridge. It's gone in! Well, it was just a speculative effort by Notridge, and it looked like Elliott never picked it up, and Comets have taken the lead.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. A place to start small and feel 10 feet tall. To have fun and laugh, to build confidence from the ground up. A place to belong. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
We all play the same game. The pitch may change, but the stakes are the same. The ball we desire, the moves we admire. Because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Ghana United is like home football.
It's always been our goal to move into State League.
Here it's a very family culture. There's a sense of oneness between the Resies, 18s, seniors. Everyone just feels like brothers.
You know, it's like how they say, you train the way you play, but actually when you rock up game days, we actually play like our heart is the last thing that's left, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it. Really good culture, really good environment. It's going great so far in the pre-season.
About culture, you know, we open the door, every culture comes to mix to us.
Ghana United will be a club that can play football, simple football, good football, that we will be in the next couple of years moving to the NPL.
Very thrilled, very excited.
Expect to see some rainbow flicks. That's what makes us Ghana FC, man.
Make its way through to Nicola despite the deflection. Here's Hazelwood, who does well to control the ball with the head. Hazelwood storming into the area, tries the shot, great save. And that should give Elliott a bit more confidence. He's done really, really well there. That ball was travelling.
Here's Hood. Just needs to finish. Gets it past Murphy. Needs to have some sort of hit. And Murphy manages to backpedal and make the stop.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
Adelaide Atletico is being built on 6 pillars. It's about respect, about community, fairness, development, technology.
Atletico is become a family, a big family.
This club's got a lot of opportunity to grow. There's a lot of potential here with all the players and the boys, and it's just like a very good place to be at.
We want to be competitive. We want to drive and develop our culture. We've gone out and we've got a few experienced players. I mean, I've gone and got a very good goalkeeper. We've got a really talented Argentinian guy and a couple of older players.
We're a good quality of boys. All the boys are already in a few weeks, are getting really close.
We want to make sure that everybody that plays at this club feels that they're getting the benefit of our coaching group.
We literally do what we preach, which is let's just play.
Well, welcome back. Cooper Stadium, the home of football in South Australia. We are ready for second half action. Adelaide United taking on Croydon FC. A couple of substitutions for Croydon FC, with Luca Trimboli and Passia John coming on for Andre Cole and Oscar Slattery. And we're back underway. Adelaide United kicking off to the right of your screen. Big second half. 2-0 up over Croydon. Couple of goals coming through. Garuccio and Battistella.
Wonder why Andre Cole's substituted, obviously. You don't want your number one striker coming off in a fixture when you're 2-0 down, but hopefully he's not injured.
Can the Reds do something now again in this second half? Just chased back by Crawford.
United got a bit of space here through the middle.
They make a run through. Battistella trying to find his way through for the Reds to White. Can White produce something here across the face of goal? Oh. And it's alive for Adelaide United, but it's dealt with by Kalua for Croydon FC. Very lucky to not get a third away for Croydon. And that would have been pretty much a hard ask for Croydon to get back into this fixture.
Great work there from Ryan White in the middle. Obviously, he's a very dangerous player, so I think that's what Adelaide United need. Just get him on the ball and he can obviously create something special. Under a bit of pressure here. Start again with Phyllis.
Battistella won't be able to chase that one down. A bit too much on it on the end of it. That sun is starting to set. You can see the shade moving and also the crowd with it. We're not far away from some A-League women action, the Ninja A-League. Kicking off in just a little under 2 hours away from here. Brisbane Roar taking on Adelaide United women. A place to try and, a game to try and find a place in that top four now. They've secured a finals fixture. And here is a chance for Croydon now to get back into this fixture. Can they do something? Fortunately, not in this instance.
Yeah, crowd certainly starting to sort of pick up as from what I can see across from me and to my left in the Red Army.
There's a few more there. I think they've doubled in size actually. Good to see.
2 to 4, Johnny, or 4 to 8?
It's like 4 to 8, I reckon. There's a couple blending in with the chair, to be honest. For a second now, I thought you were talking about the formation, 4 to 8. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Here comes Louis Klemic. Croydon again. They need to make some big movements in this opening stages of the second half. This is where they want to try and get back into it. Greco.
I think if they can get Greco more involved in the game, and obviously the players that have come on out wide, they can certainly cause some damage to Adelaide United. mind seeing Adzi Martinello go into the middle of the park as well at some stage.
I see a John. It's into the area. Can they do something here, Croydon? Almost another opportunity. Here's the Moto. Whips it back into the area. Max Vertuli gets a firm hand on it, preventing it from doing anything else.
It's a good chance there from Croydon.
Well, this is exactly what they need, that extra bit of a spark to try and find a goal to get back in it.
Excellent work here on the left from Klimek and Pazia John. Great ball into the box. Unlucky, a bit unlucky with the finish, but hopefully the next one will be a goal.
And there we go, Crawford trying to slot his way through into the area, and then we'll get the corner, at least.
Good defending there from Brazali. Veteran out the back there. He's been at Croydon for as long as I can remember now. Croydon can't afford, obviously, to concede here.
It's whipped in. It's gone very deep. Dealt with by Croydon. Only as far. It's Battistella. Back to Vertuli. No, Alex Battistella's had a good game so far. Scored the opening goal here at Cooper Stadium. Just 13 minutes in. It took the Reds another 31 minutes before they scored their second. Just before the halfway mark. Deafening the Croydon crowd. Well, we mentioned it earlier, but this could not be a more picturesque day to spend at Cooper Stadium. The unreal views of the city.
Fantastic weather. Getting distracted, obviously, with the
I
view.
reckon we
It's
could
fantastic.
talk about the view more than the football, actually. As we commentate the scenic hills in the background. We realise how long it actually goes around South Australia. It just really goes all the way around. Panoramic, almost. Anyway.
Could be a good pano photo.
Pano. Klimek. Back to Brazali.
Be careful here.
Oh, that was very loud. That echoed through the stadium here at Cooper Stadium. Battistella. The Reds trying to find their way through again. It's Crawford from distance! Almost. Again. That could have been a cracker for Adelaide United. He had the power behind it.
Yeah, great strike there from Crawford. Just unlucky, a bit over the bar, but great work, great pressure from him out wide to start off with. Brody, great pass. And just unlucky with the execution. Croydon just got to make sure that they're switched on at the back because they can't afford to obviously concede a third.
Just got a message as well saying a new segment I can start on my show as well called Venues and Their Muse.
Venues and Their Muse.
And Their Views, sorry. Venues and Their Views.
Venues and Their Views.
A play on the words of venues and their menus, which I like talking about as well.
Would you be able to see Grange golf course from Frank Mitchell Park, you reckon, Johnny?
Not really. You can see the dog park next door. There's some good views of some poodles I've seen there. There's also good views at Ellis Park as well.
Yeah, that's actually fantastic. With the fringe as well.
Yeah. Got the new home of Manchester United in the background. That's what it looks like, the circus tent.
Yeah, it does look a bit like that. Venues and Their Views, I like that.
Yeah.
I think it looks like Adzi Martinello's gone into midfield now. Yeah, Croydon.
There was a substitution, which I think we just may have missed here because it's hard to tell from the distance we're at. Looks like it is Thomas Mastrandoni coming on.
probably the perfect time to make some substitutions for both teams. Then Styles, obviously on the bench, another great player. Daniel Bradshaw score. Used to play for White City, actually. Very quick. He's earned actually a starting spot in recent games for Croydon, so glad he's doing well. And obviously Christian Brazzali as well. He's another young, great player.
It's Crawford making his way through. Again for the Reds. So they fire through. He's got options. Is he going to go himself though from distance? He's got a great way through. But in the end of it, it was just unlucky.
Looks like as well Garuccio's dropped into a fullback role. From what I can see. What was that? Wasn't always playing there, was he? Oh, maybe.
Can the Reds get back in it? Andoni, 10 minutes into this second half, sorry. What have you made so far? Croydon's change coming in, made 3 substitutions already.
Yeah, obviously they had that chance with Isamoto. I think it was in the 50th minute. It was good signs from Croydon, but obviously Adelaide United at the moment are still sort of keeping the ball, so obviously they won't mind keeping the ball and keeping this 2-0 lead. Just can't afford to obviously cop a third.
Yeah.
Just got to keep working hard and try and push for that first goal.
Well, if our NPL action from yesterday is anything to go by, never give up. When Playfield were up 3-2, I believe, and then Adelaide City came back and scored 2 more goals to get back into that fixture in the dying moments. And could it happen here again? We never know.
Yeah, I didn't realise that Playford actually went 3-2 up in the 90th minute up until I spoke to a good friend, Nicholas Bucco, Adelaide City captain. So talked to him and he said, yeah, 4-3 up. And he said that they got out of jail a bit. Playford's obviously a very hard place to go, so getting 3 points up there is very, very beneficial to them. But
do you guys have an NPL captain's group chat going around? Probably should get one started.
Nah.
It'd be very interesting if there was.
Yeah, it might have to be another segment.
Junior David taking the throat. Looks like about 150 people in that grandstand right opposite us, which is good to see. Scattered around in the shaded areas.
Just do a quick count, Johnny.
Yep, very quickly with my fingers. I wasn't going to give that away, but...
I was wondering what you were doing with your fingers there.
Just a quick count.
Great skill there.
There would be a few more hundred on this side, which we can't quite see from our angle. It's Passia John back on his left. Can he do something here for Croydon? It could be very important if they can get in before the 60-minute mark. Martinello. Back to Klimek.
I think Klimek's been substituted. For
Was he?
Thomas Nostrani.
Oh, wait, you're right. I don't know why I said Klimek then. Not getting you back now, catching me off.
Hopefully...
Sorry, I meant to say Greco.
Hopefully not an injury to Luke Klimek. Obviously, we all know how important he is for Croydon. Mr. Polonia.
Passia John. And it's just, oh my goodness! They've made their way back in. It's now 2-1. Croydon are back into it. And it's come through as a substitute. Pasio John, he's made an impact after coming off the bench. Very good second half for him, Andoni, and he's back in.
Yeah, he's been very creative, obviously, so far when he's come on. And now he's just scored and got Croydon back into the game. So, obviously, a very good substitution there from George Sonis. And hopefully they can get another one and it's back all square.
And you can probably hear that in the background. Jared Walsh saying that Battistella is coming off for Adelaide United and making his first substitution. We'll see Mutsa Mupandawana coming on for Adelaide United.
Jared Walsh up here, or...?
No, he's down on pitch side. You can see him actually right behind the Adelaide United bench. He's actually chatting with AJ, I think.
Is that him down there in the hat?
Yes, that is him. He was just having a chat with AJ from Croydon FC.
Doesn't get the luxury life that we've got, Johnny, up here. Bet he wishes he could see the whole of Adelaide right now.
Absolutely, he does. But he's got pitch side, which is, got to say, I've done it once before, and nothing beats being pitch side at Cooper Stadium. Smell the grass.
Fantastic ball.
And here we go. It's Croydon again. It's an extra bit of confidence now after getting that goal. 2-1. We did say 60th minute mark. It did feel like a goal was brewing. I would need one by that point.
Yeah, another sensational pass there from Pasio John. He's certainly lighted a spark in this Croydon team, which I think obviously they needed. So done very well since he's come on. Hopefully can keep it up. Looks like Croydon have gone through a back three. Well, maybe. They're certainly getting more freedom through the middle of the park.
It's Greco. Back to Pasio John. That confidence after scoring again. He goes from distance. And it's Pasio John gets the equaliser. And what a celebration to go with it. He's made an impact. He's back on. And he's done 2 from 2. And what a goal, Andoni.
Wow, that was absolutely fantastic. Great strike from the edge of the box there, top corner. Far out. That's exactly what Croydon needed. I'm sure George Sonis will be very happy with his performance so far. I'm sure he'll get in the team of the week this week for sure.
Oh, well, absolutely. There's a foghorn in here as well. Feels like reminiscent of being South Africa World Cup.
No, I think that's Chris Vivian with that horn.
Is it?
Yeah, in the stands somewhere.
Can't make an impact on the pitch, so he's making an impact from the stands, maybe? Whoever's got that is absolutely making a great sound across Cooper Stadium. Just have a stoppage of play at the moment.
Just what Croydon needed.
Looks like there may be one more substitution coming for for Croydon FC, sorry. At some stage.
I think definitely, Johnny, there's another goal in this. Don't think it will end 2-2.
Well, it's had the spark that it's definitely needed. These two teams. Adelaide United took the lead. It was a good first half from them, but Croydon now, the changes they've made to their side have just really added to this. And it looks like Isaac Meticulous might be coming on soon for Croydon FC as he just makes his final preparations.
Wonder who he'll be replaced by. because Croydon obviously is starting to come into the game very nicely, as we've previously mentioned.
We're getting some instructions from George Sonis only moments ago. It's Passia John again into that area. Martinello out to Passia John. He's done it again from that side twice. He's going to try and make a third. And if he can, this would be an incredible hat-trick to get at Cooper Stadium. It wasn't to be.
Certainly causing Adelaide United defenders some very big problems. If anyone's going to get a third, I reckon it might be him.
Well, just got a nice little waft of some pies. I'm hungry now. Might have to head down at full time, sorry, ahead of the women's match, which kicks off very soon. The Ninja A-League. Adelaide United take it on Brisbane Raw.
I might stay up here and enjoy the game, enjoy the view, watch the sunset.
Not too late to organise a date, Andoni. Brazali. I think it was Luca Trimboli that I confused for Luke Klimek before, from behind, I think it was. Don't know how I did that, but now you know what it's like being a commentator, Andoni. From distance, it's hard to tell some of these faces.
Yeah, it's very hard. Obviously playing with them, I think it's a lot easier to sort of recognise faces and the way they play and obviously move off the ball. But yeah, in your sense, I know you've been commentating for a few years now, but...
Yeah, I'll tell you a little secret as well, though. When I see players I can tell who they are from up here, but sometimes I go to the club rooms and I can't picture who they are because I know them from like 50 metres away.
Now it's not a secret, Johnny. You probably shouldn't have said that.
I do now. That was back in the early stages. Took a while before I knew who you were, Andoni. Nah, yeah, I knew you straight away.
And giraffe in the middle of the park.
And the vocal one in the club rooms afterwards, celebrating.
Yeah. And not playing when playing. 40 celebrations when I get a goal.
Sent in deep, Crawford. Oh, it's flicked over Bakalua. Very well done.
Good strike there from Talavera.
And it will be a drinks break once again in this RAA NPLSA fixture. RAA, proud supporters of football in South Australia, and that scoreboard currently sits at 2 apiece. 2 goals from Adelaide United in the first half, followed by 2 in the second, and it's One World LED and Sportal scoreboard is where the goals stand for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Well, they take a break. We'll have a quick chat about the game. A great first half for Adelaide United. Second half so far in the first 23 minutes. Croydon have came out firing. And Donny, give me a little bit of an insight to what you've seen so far from Croydon and what you reckon the difference is from half-time.
Yeah, obviously, as I mentioned, Passia John's been fantastic since he's come on. He's given Croydon a spark, and I think that's exactly what they needed. They've just got to stay disciplined now, stay focused, because obviously Adelaide United are always chopping and changing their formations and press and everything that goes with it. So they've just got to make sure that they don't lose concentration, because obviously it happened to us last week against Adelaide United, 2 lapses of concentration and 2 goals. So just got to make sure that they stay positive and keep pushing for that third goal.
Absolutely. Well, they can definitely do it. They've been able to do it with their couple of changes they've made. And let's not forget, we did talk about it previously, that the next game coming up is Adelaide United women and Brisbane Roar women. Big fixture. So we hope we see good turnout for that fixture as well. You can't watch it on YouTube, unfortunately, so you can watch it on Paramount Plus or head down to the stadium. Not too late to do so. Well, nice throw there from Dion Turner. Nice overrun action. He's preparing for the Sheffield Shield final for next week. Wants to call up for the grand final.
Guessing that's cricket, because I don't know idea
It's
about
down
cricket.
the road, yeah, it's cricket.
Absolutely no idea.
Well, good, because we're at a football match, so that's a good sign. I got the right person for the job. If you hit the upright and you said hit the wicket, then it'll be a bit of an issue. As into the area, Croydon scrambling to get rid of it. It's Mastrantoni. Does well to get the quick clearance, and it's chased down by Trimboli. Dealt with by Nicola. A lot of love for you today, Andoni. I'm getting a lot of messages saying, coming through.
What was the commentary saying?
It's saying, Andoni with exclamation marks. Croydon again, just really need to settle it down to try and find their way through again. The extra confidence these two goals have given them. They're back into this game. Coming into this fixture in 10th place. A win today with some extra goals as well would definitely put them into the top 6. Adelaide United currently standing at +1 goal difference, whilst Croydon at -2. So they will need at least a 2-goal win today to try and sneak into that top 6 away from Adelaide United.
Yeah, for Y City's sake, I hope stays 2-all. Could be a good result for us, but for my good mates out on the pitch, hopefully they get the win.
They were the team that were fighting with you guys in the last year for that final place in
Actually, both of these teams
finals. Yeah. I think it ended up being Adelaide United that took that spot.
Yeah, unfortunately we played them second to last game of the year and we just didn't rock up, and they've got pumped 4-1. They didn't turn up on the day, and that's what happens when you don't turn up against Adelaide United on the day. You get outplayed.
Hawkeye's doing a very good job in regards to getting the balls ready. Right to the corner. Couldn't ask for service better than that. Going to have a bit of medical assistance on the pitch for the moment.
It's also a good time to count how many Red Army members there are. I reckon it's gone up to 14.
Yeah, looking good. They're slowly building in. Just in time for the women's football action 4 o'clock kickoff. And it's good to have...
Looks packed.
Absolutely. It's good to have double headers here at Cooper's Stadium. We really enjoy the occasions, and I know for the players, especially playing at Cooper Stadium, we mentioned it in the first half, Andoni, but as a player for yourself, you were originally fixtured to play at Cooper Stadium, but being 73 minutes into this fixture now, what will the players be? Obviously now they'll be focused more on the game than actual the experience, but to be able to reminisce on this moment following the game, the moment, I will talk about it after the corner, get your response, but it would be a great experience to be a part of it, as James Polly taking the corner whilst LA United reduced to 10 men. It's into the area, and it's just flicked over, and it was that man there again, Passia John, with his head to it. But let's reflect on that moment again, Andoni. What will the players be thinking after today's action, being able to play on this surface, especially if Croydon get to come away with a win afterwards, as they're not used to being at this venue?
Yeah, I think what I would have said to my players is just obviously enjoy it, because you don't get to play off Cooper Stadium and on a pitch in a stadium like this every week. So I think just go out, enjoy it, just have fun, and let the football side take care of itself. But obviously it was one that was scheduled in the calendar. We all highlighted it. Obviously we had a very big 3 fixtures: Raiders at home, Adelaide City at home on a Sunday. So obviously we've got 2 big crowds, and then now this one's a very big occasion as well. So we're hoping to obviously play, but unfortunately it's too hot, which is fair enough. So hopefully next year that we get the High Marsh game.
Well, it's good to see the annual event keep going for LA United, and as it goes, I'm sure the crowds will build as well really making it a spectacle. It's Polly. Sends it into the area. No handball there from the referee. You can hear the crowd crying from up here. And that's definitely the Croydon crowd. Very vocal on the Western Grandstand side. It's played on. Now the Reds on the other end. Crawford, will he shot from distance? There's a little deflection. And it's nicely, calmly collected.
I reckon that may have been a handball there, Johnny. Do they have VAR in
no, not in
NPL at Cooper Stadium?
No, not at Cooper Stadium, unfortunately. Only for the A-League men action. How amazing would it be if we did have VAR?
Oh,
Games would be totally different.
It'd be fantastic.
It's a quick throw in to Passage-on. The Reds are looking to try and get back into the game.
Felt like he got the ball there.
Take the lead. It's Henry Lynch taking the free kick. Can't get any higher than that number 99.
Unless you go to 3 digits.
Well, if you're the kit man, you wouldn't want to be printing more than 2 numbers, trying to fit those on there. As we see a substitution for Adelaide United. You can hear it from Joe Walsh again. Grelly coming on for Malual Nicola.
Thought he had a good game. Nicola.
Well,
maybe a tactical change. Because I think Croydon are obviously on top at the moment.
Crawford. Greco. Rizali. Junior David. Spots Passia John, but unfortunate that pass wasn't too accurate. It's gone in for a throw in.
I think in these final stages, I think they need to get Ryan White involved, because obviously he's someone that can make something happen.
I think it's quiet of late as well.
Late challenge there.
There will be a card as well presented. Yellow card. It just looked. It did look red from this angle.
It did look red.
But it's definitely a yellow card, I believe. I think it was just the angle and the lighting here at Cooper Stadium. Well, 18 minutes, 12 minutes, sorry. Oh my God, I'm starting to get tired now. 11 minutes remaining in this fixture between these two sides. Both these two teams excited for this game, and we're almost at the end. Still feels like there's a goal left in this. Will it be Adelaide United who can come back and take the win after holding on for so long? Or will Croydon FC snatch it away after going down 2-0 early on at in the first half? We love action like this. Adelaide United currently have the upper hand while Croydon...
One man down.
Yes, it looks like it's Junior David.
Brody Burkett, the Kujuni and Co striker, get his head on it.
It's whipped into the area. Stanisic, I think, with a foot to it. Vinko Stanisic. Rastro and Tony.
Like I said before, I hope Vinko's the next in line to come up through the A-League. Good friend of mine. I think he's a fantastic footballer as well. Very good attitude, so hopefully he can be the next one to break in and get his opportunity.
Well, it's good to see these young players. Obviously, Amlani Tatu selected to the under-17 for Australia. So out of action for Adelaide United. A lot of South Australians representing the Australian colours.
Yeah, he was absolutely fantastic last week. Gave our defenders a nightmare. We said it after the game. He's obviously going places. Zamlani Tadu. So we'll obviously wish him all the best and hopefully destroys it with the 17s where he is at the moment.
Maya Izumoto. Martinello to Greco. Mastrantoni. He knows how to play
well done.
High-intensity football last year with the reserves. Polly sends it into the area.
Ooh.
And it's gone straight into the stands. The beauty of being a Coopers, it bounces straight back into the pitch. Otherwise, if that was a Croydon's home game, that would have been on the M2. And last time I was there in round 1, it was playing car football on that M2 freeway.
A few balls get pumped over, Johnny.
Yes, a couple. But one of them actually ended up on the freeway and the cars were driving over it.
Oh. It's not ideal.
We're safe in the end. Crawford. Can you do something for LA United as they look to make their way through? Crawford again.
Oh.
And that had a little bit of swing on it. It eventually goes out for a goal kick.
Had a great angle from up here. If that went top corner.
If it did, I would have blown the eardrums out of everyone watching on TV. Almost like that Passia John goal, I reckon it was.
Fantastic strike, that. But I don't know, I think Mark Marino takes the goal of the week out this week. What a fantastic goal that was. His third one.
He knows how to score, that's for sure.
Popped up right when Campbelltown needed him the most. Bit of space here.
Can he get something here? Onto his left again. Trying to find his way through.
Great defending.
Very well. Adelaide United dealing with it well. With Pandawana. Another great young player for the Reds.
There's also great defending there from Thomas Mastrantoni. So you're better at the Italian pronunciations. Stick to the Greek ones and the Serb ones.
Mastrantoni. You see Crawford now making his way through again. And will be another corner for Adelaide United on the other side this time around. Adelaide United not far away with their women's side. Claudia Jenkins, who has been selected for the New Zealand team, will be in goals for LA United as well, so another reason to see that team play. Good local quality that also played in the Apex Steel WNPLSA.
Yeah, can't comment too much on the women's. I haven't actually watched them too much, but
it's hard when the games clash with your fixtures as well to try and keep up with all the football.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully today I can extend my stay here up in this beautiful spot and watch the game, but we'll see.
We'll stick around and watch it together. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Oscar Slattery now coming off. So he wasn't off earlier. It's the beauty of local football. So it's Isaac Particulus making his way on for Oscar Slattery. And there's the drums coming out now for LA United Red Army, which looks like it's being played by the Croydon youngsters who were on the pitch at halftime. And they would have relished that moment as well, playing halftime on the pitch of an NPL fixture at Cooper Stadium.
Sure. I think Chris Vivian needs to join him with the horn and sort of match it up to him.
It's Passia John. We may hear that horn again as Passia John tries to make his passage through.
Good defending there from Phyllis.
So it actually is Christopher Vivian with the horn?
I'm not actually too sure, but let's just say it is for now.
Sounds good. I used to have an air horn when I was a kid as well. I stopped bringing it once I realised how annoying it actually was. Crawford. The Reds now turn it over. It's Croydon in his final 5 minutes at Cooper Stadium. Lynch finds Mupundawana. Gets a turn. It looked like it was a handball, but it will be a corner given to LA United.
Looked like the ref was going to blow for a handball there as well.
Well, he's given the corner in the end. He's having a chat with Thomas Greco.
Last 5 minutes as well. Can't afford to lose the ball there.
This is not what they wanted to do, but if LA United can find an opportunity now to get back into this game, it could be a great comeback. Well, both times I've commentated these two teams this year, it's been red cards, so let's hope there's none of that. Still 5 minutes to go. Kalua. Let's take the goal kick. REA. Proud supporters of football in South Australia. Currently 2-all on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Big up Kalua. Great young goalkeeper. He's done well for Croydon FC today. Fortunately to let a couple slide, but he's pulled off some good saves. Greco calmly heads it down to Martinello. Crawford for LA United as they get back on it.
Looks like a head injury here.
Will be a quick stoppage. No matter what, when there's head injury, they have to take this seriously. It's Terry Phillips. But there looks like there's nothing in it. So he has to come off anyway.
Someone's yelling something.
It's from the grandstand. I can't hear that properly.
Pretty clear through here, actually.
Well, sometimes we don't have to mention certain things, Donny.
Can only imagine if it was a full house.
It is great. Well done to everyone who did turn out today and all the people who are tuning into this broadcast as well to support local football, putting it on show. Sunday afternoon football at Cooper Stadium.
It's been a fantastic match so far, in my opinion. Thoroughly enjoyed commentating with you, Johnny.
Likewise, Donny. Might have to go get some chavapes afterwards, I reckon. Oh, the late one from Crawford. On Paseo John. Got to see if the RGK's open afterwards for some dinner.
Yeah, my mum actually cooks the chavapes on game day for Adelaide United. Yeah, my mum and her sisters. Special shout out to Ravnagora Club, located 3 Mary Street, Highmarsh. If you need a feed before the game,
there you go.
Any Adelaide United game, go and check them out. They've got fantastic chavap rolls.
They do. I can second that. They're open on a Sunday?
I'm sure Mum's got the keys, so...
Give her a buzz. Only moments remaining. Just over a minute. These two teams will want to try and get the winner. If they do, and it comes in these final moments, you can just imagine the excitement that will build and come along with it. Goal kick.
Did enough there, Polly.
Well, moments away now. The One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor solutions. LED solutions. REA, proud supporters of football in South Australia. Not far away. Can they do it? Croydon or LA United?
Here's a chance.
A chance here from Meticulous.
Just got away from him there.
A slight breeze coming over Coopers. Not much to make an impact.
I think Croydon looked to be happy maybe with a draw.
From where they were.
Sitting off. But yeah, I'd definitely take a draw given the situation of the game.
Now we're in additional time at the referee's discretion of Dion Turner. And to settle this game down a couple of times today, done well. Also his assistants in Ellie Seaton and Jaden Betterman.
Yeah, I think it's been a very good refereeing performance from all three of them. I think they've done excellent. Great skill there from Crawford. Here's a chance.
It gets in again. Could we get a third? Upandawana. He's back on the ball. Tries to find his way through. Will win the corner instead.
Can't afford to switch off here, Croydon. Terrible if they conceded last minute. Either one of these teams.
It's 1 minute into additional time. I'd say it'll be at least 3 to 4 maybe. 4 pushing it.
Oh,
and it's gone in! Adelaide United!
Brodie Burkett.
It is Burkett who gets on the end of it and makes it 3-2 for the Reds. They were in front for most of the game and then let it slide by letting 2 in, but now they've made it into the final moments. Have got what could be the winner, Andoni.
Yeah, I think that is the winner, to be honest. Obviously, there might be a couple minutes left, but obviously it's very hard to score in the last few kicks of the game. Yeah, fantastic header there. Obviously got away from his man and Croydon switched off, which can't afford to do at NPL level. But great header there from Brodie Burkett, so I'm happy for him. Wasn't happy that he scored last week against us, but I'm happy for him now.
We can hear the Red Army in the background singing, "Hey, keep up." Well, you wouldn't hear that too much in a game in NPL, so definitely don't want to hear it as a Croydon goalkeeper, but it's an experience you wouldn't get too often from an Adelaide United Red Army point of view. It's pass here, John.
It's a goal kick, yeah.
Will be a goal kick. So good to see fans out here supporting, adding a bit of atmosphere as well for the final moments. 93 minutes.
Red Army in full force. Hashtag FKW.
Yes, at every NPL match for Adelaide United. Burkett. Back to Joey Garuccio. Finds Harris.
Great play there from Adelaide United. So you want on the ball getting into the box, Ryan White. Great kick from the keeper. Oh, unfortunate there.
So Adelaide United may make a couple of substitutions. I don't know. I doubt it at this point in the game, but looks like Fazo Kazumovic will kit it up, ready to go. If anything, will be just for reducing a bit of that stoppage time. Soaking it up at least.
Just thinking about it, John, it's quite hard to pick a man of the match, to be honest.
I see John though. He has had a good few minutes from popping in, about half an hour or so of football.
Yeah, he's had a sensational second half.
I don't know if been a few standouts today as well.
Obviously, Brodie Burkett, two goals. Fairly short, 2 goals.
One goal.
Oh.
Garuccio and Stella.
Yes.
Got the others. I think he did assist one of them though.
Lynch in the middle's been good.
Well, we're into the 95th minute now. Croydon running out of time to get back into it. They did have one hand on the point, but the Reds now, this win for them is all important. Moving up on the ladder. As it stands, Adelaide United move into 3rd place, which is equivalent to equal top spot, 9 points apiece alongside Adelaide Comets and Metro Stars, but they sit a little bit lower on 3rd out of the 3 due to goal difference being on just +2, as opposed to Comets on +4 and +7 for Metro. So if they can score 2 more goals here, they will move into 2nd place, but highly doubtful. But the 3 points, very important for them. Putting them comfortably 2 points ahead. Adelaide City and Para Hills. And it will be yellow card for Pundawana. As in meticulous. Trying to find his way through, but Max Fatuli.
That'll be it.
And it is full time. Cooper Stadium is done and dusted. Adelaide United took the early lead, a 2-0 lead over Adelaide of Croydon FC. And it was Croydon that managed to find a way back in, scored 2 goals to make it levelled. But Adelaide United, no stopping them in the 92nd minute, being able to find another through Burkett. It was an incredible game of football, and you wouldn't expect any other centrepiece for today here at Cooper Stadium to, well, lead into the next one, which is coming up next in the A-League Women. But, Andoni, what did you make of this game? Give us a quick wrap-up of what you thought you saw here today.
First half, I thought Adelaide United were very good. Croydon looked a bit slow getting into the game, but obviously second half, I thought it was a bit of a different story. They got into the game to all. And then Croydon obviously were on top. That substitution, Pazia John I thought was fantastic. Sorely created a spark for Croydon. And obviously to lose in the 90th minute is always heartbreaking. So, yeah, that's what happens when you play Adelaide United and you switch off for 10 seconds. That's what happens.
Well, good luck to Adelaide United in the next fixture. They'll have a week off next week due to the Australia Cup. Whilst Croydon will have to play in the Australia Cup as well. I think they're playing Salisbury Inter.
Yep.
And, well, there's more action coming up at Coopers as well today. A-League Women, which we can't wait for here today. We'll be sticking around for that. But what a great day of football here at Coopers Stadium. We love our NPL action, our RAA, NPLSA, RAA, proud supporters of football in South Australia. Well, it's a lot of fun for Sunday. Adelaide United slot into 3rd place. Equal points alongside Metro Stars and the Adelaide Comets, all on 9 apiece. And, unfortunately, Croydon still down the bottom, but they will try and get more points. Only 3 out of the possible 12 in the opening 4 rounds. Well, that is all here from sunny Coopers Stadium, the city of churches, which we can see beautifully in this background and the backdrop of the hills. It is no better way to spend a Sunday here at Coopers Stadium. In the commentary box, myself, Johnny Keko, alongside Andoni Natsiopoulos. Andoni, congratulations on making your Coopers Stadium debut in commentary.
Thank you, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll get this opportunity again, and if not, hopefully out on the pitch to experience a match day.
Well, all the best, mate, and good luck with the rest of the season. Got your first win on the weekend, so let's see how you guys go moving into the cup round this week, followed by round 5 in a couple of weeks' time. Enjoy your Sunday action. Myself, Johnny Keko, alongside Andoni Natsiopoulos. Enjoy your Sunday. We'll see you all around for more football action in a couple of weeks' time as we have a short break for the Australia Cup. That's all from Cooper Stadium as Adelaide United get the job done 3-2 over Croydon FC.